Hi guys, postman's bin. Got my diodes arrive. Should be the US 1G. Only need one of them. To go just there. I don't even know that that one's definitely faulty, but when I was measuring it on it, I was getting odd results. If I measured one way, I got something like 9 kilo ohm or something like that. If I measured the other way, I still got 9 kilo ohm. And you would expect to get a different result with a diode. So we're going to desolder that one, solder a new one on, and see if it makes any difference. Got the fan blowing just off screen, so it might be a bit noisy. Soldering iron warming up. How are we going to do this? I want to get that one off. Don't know whether we can just... Might be able to pick it up on one side. No, that ain't going to do it. Right, that was quite a struggle. Far more of a struggle than it should have been. I bought some new solder the other day, and I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't like flowing as well as the old stuff that I've got. Right, new diode. I did make a note of which way round it was. Gosh, I can't see the line on this one though. Oh, I think it's at this end. Oh, it is, just depends how I hold it. So, that's got to go on there. And that way round. Are we going to be lucky and be able to get it to sit there while we add a bit of solder? Right, that end's sat down okay. And that end sat down okay. So, there we are. We've replaced it with far more of a struggle than was expected. I might just measure that. Right, well now that I've desoldered it, measure one way, we got nothing. Turn it around the other way. About 198 ohms. 198 there. Now that, when that one was on there, I was getting a completely different reading. So whether just desoldering it and resoldering it might have sorted it out, I don't know. And there is something underneath there, which may have been just a spacer or something. Don't know. Anyway, next thing to do is plug this back in again and see what happens. Right. Power is switched off at the moment at the mains. So we've plugged it in. Don't do this at home. This is live, or will be live when I switched it on, which potentially you could touch because it's unprotected. But we're plugged into the 200 LED light string. So I'll now switch the power on. And I would say no different. It will go through its little startup sequence, but now that it's flickering a bit, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, that's going through its cycle. At the moment it should be flashing red, yellow, blue, green, red, yellow, blue, green, and it's not. So changing that diode has made absolutely no difference whatsoever. Power off. Potentially there could be some power stored in those capacitors, so we don't want to touch them. What do I do with a meter? Just go on the 600 volt scale. Capacitor. Yeah, that's a capacitor there. Just a bit of voltage dying away on that capacitor. So I think we're okay there. So next episode will be to try and swap out that transistor, which I have done already once, but that was just with a random transistor, surface mount transistor that I just pulled off another board. But that's my next target, because I measured all the transistors and that one gave me a slightly funny reading. Talking about funny readings, if we go back to here, yeah, 9 kilo ohms that'll be. And same the other way. So whatever that is we're measuring is probably some sort of capacitive voltage somewhere. And nothing to do with measuring straight across the diode. But we couldn't really tell that until we'd desoldered it. And if we were going to desolder it, it was a good idea to have had some spares to replace it with. So we've done it, but no benefit. So I'll have to have a look, see if I can identify that transistor. I did look and I couldn't identify it, or at least couldn't find any alternatives that were available. Try and remember what it was. It's something like a 6 something G or something. Doesn't really matter. I'll have to have a look. But today's episode, failure. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.